about I gotta so my dog, he's a Boxweiler mix. He's been going through cancer for about a year now, and we knew we would have to deal with it eventually, but it still hurts, bro. It still hurts, and I just gotta let my buddy go. His dog been with me since I was 8 years old, and 21 turning 22. You know, next year, he's 13, about to turn 13, Christmas Eve, but he probably won't make it, so we have to make a decision before that, but he almost made it to 13. About 80 years in dog years, so he lived a long time, man, and I know it's not something I should be, it's not a bad thing, but it never makes it easy since somebody I love so much, like a person, man. I never really dealt with grief like that, and I know people be like, oh, they're losing family members and whatever, but bro, a dog is just as close in family as a person to some people, bro. But I had this dog since I was 8 years old, like I said. But anyway, what I was saying was, I had the dog since I was 8 years old. I took a phone call. Good I did, got myself together. But yeah, it's just another lesson in life, man. Another, challenge, I guess, if you want to say that. The dog made it for a long time, My dad, he's always in denial, he's a denial type of person. So I've been accepting it for about a year. And they kind of making me mad because it's like, I've been accepted it, but it's like now, it's like they making me think of all the times he had, and I was gonna do that anyway, but I've been preparing for it for years because my dog is old, man, and it's just like, it is what it is, man. You can't change what God got planned, not at all. So I always try to prepare myself for tough times, and because I know that it's gonna happen. It's life, man. We're gonna have to deal with death, you know what I mean? So I'm not glad, but at least for me, if I had to start, it wouldn't be somebody close to my family. I dealt with death from a farther point of view, but there's not too many people that was close to me, and it's something I got to do better, honestly, is get closer to people. We all got flaws, we all talk about what we want to be, but nobody at the end of the day is going to be perfect. So, but yeah, my buddy, he gonna fly, man. It's hard to let anybody go that you love, especially somebody you love for over a decade, man. 12 going on 13 years, and I'm gonna love them forever for the rest of my life. So for me, I just I know for a lot of people, like, oh, been through it before, but for me, this is like the first time, man. And I thank God for being able to, in a way, to be able to keep me from certain things like that. But, in a way, God, he tests those. So all the people who had to deal with real grief, like real family members, even though I consider I'm like a family member, and y'all really dealt with it. And I know my cousins, I lost my aunt before. That was another one when I was younger, but I didn't really understand it. So for all y'all that are able to get through it and live through it, and you're still here, just keep those people's spirits with you, bro. They never go anywhere, man. It's a tough feeling, man. I can't never speak about it until I experienced it, but it's not fun. It's not fun, but in a way, you got to find a way to make it feel like, it's a reason. It's a reason for that. So let's all stay strong out there. Love life. It don't matter if you think, somebody's a smaller person than you, a baby, an animal, whatever you want to call them. We all just beings, man. We all just living. So see any life, think about next time, you see a life leaving, and don't glorify that type of stuff, what I mean? Just don't glorify death, man. It's just not cool, man. I heard people say all of those things about death, that they this and that, and they've been through it all, and sometimes it just hits harder. So you can't ever be prepared for life, what I mean? But the only way to get prepared for life is through life. So this is all stay strong, man, and I'm gonna stay updated with y'all. We all just living. Let's stay strong, man.